Chapter 1. Aiden Liu, the brother who became the bride. The silk gown was heavier than I thought. It smelled faintly of gardenias and my sister's perfume, the same scent she wore when she said, "You owe me this, Aiden." She was gone before the ceremony even began. Mother was screaming, father was pacing, and the Zhao family's reputation was seconds from collapse. And somehow, I was the only one who could fix it. They said the veil would hide everything. The trembling lips, the sharper jawline, the truth. When I stood beside Ethan Zhao, my pulse drowned out the music. His hand was steady, warm through my lace gloves. He didn't even glance my way. To him, I was just the bride. But when he said, "I do," something inside me broke, not from guilt, but from the painful joy that for a fleeting moment, he was saying those words to me. Chapter 2. Ethan Zhao, the groom who married a stranger. The wedding was supposed to be a transaction, beauty for power, alliance for profit. Sarah Liu was beautiful, yes, but her smile never reached her eyes. I didn't care. I wasn't marrying for love. Then, during the ceremony, something changed. The woman beneath the veil trembled, not with fear, but something fragile, alive. When I held her hand, she flinched as though my touch burned. For the first time, I looked closer. Her fingers were calloused, not soft. Her voice, when she whispered the vows, cracked like the edge of truth. That night, when I lifted the veil, it wasn't Sarah. It was her brother. Aiden Liu, the quiet artist I once caught sketching me from afar at the engagement party. He didn't run. He just looked up, eyes filled with a courage I didn't know existed. And all I could say was, "Why?" He whispered, "Because she ran, and you didn't deserve to be humiliated." But as I looked into those eyes, something in me shifted, a spark I had buried under duty and pride. Maybe I didn't deserve humiliation. But maybe, just maybe, I deserved him. Chapter 3. Sarah Liu, the sister who ran away. They all called me selfish. But none of them saw how small I became in that house, a porcelain doll traded between families for social status. Ethan Zhao was never cruel, but he was never real either. Every smile was calculated, every kiss practiced. I wanted freedom, not fortune. So I ran. And my brother, poor, loyal Aiden, stepped into the fire I started. When I saw the wedding photos in the paper, I froze. The veil, the dress, the tenderness in Ethan's hand as he held Aiden's. I should have felt guilt. But instead, I felt something like envy. Because for the first time, Ethan's eyes weren't dead. He was alive. And it wasn't because of me. Chapter 4. Mrs. Liu, the mother who built a cage. I raised my children to never embarrass this family. Sarah ran. Aiden stayed. So when I saw him at the altar, pretending, saving our name, I told myself he was doing his duty. But when I saw the way Ethan looked at him, I felt a chill. Not disgust, fear. Fear that the lie had become something dangerous. Something that defied every rule I had ever built. Because love, real, ungoverned love, doesn't care for social contracts or gender. And for the first time, I realized, neither did my son. Chapter 5. Mr. Zhao, the father who believed in power. Love is weakness. I built empires on control, on arrangement, on the quiet surrender of emotion. When I learned my son's bride was a man, I expected rage, but instead, Ethan smiled. A calm, terrifying smile I hadn't seen in years. He said, "Father, I think I finally understand what it means to choose." And for a moment, I envied him. Because all my life, I had chosen nothing, not love, not freedom. Only power. Chapter 6. The ending, the truth beneath the veil. Months later, the scandal had faded. The tabloids called it the wedding that broke tradition. Ethan and Aiden lived quietly, away from the city, one painting, one running his company from afar. Sarah sent postcards from Greece, signed with ink and apology. The world never quite forgave them. But love isn't about forgiveness. It's about choice. And when Aiden looked across the breakfast table, sunlight filtering through lace curtains, he saw Ethan, not the CEO, not the fiancé that wasn't meant for him, but the man who chose him. The man who said I do, and meant it. Thank you for listening to this video. Please like, share and comment. Stay safe, hydrated, motivated and positive. Don't forget to press bell icon for upcoming videos.